Hello everybody, welcome to episode 34 of my Minecraft 1.5.2 Let's Play Season 3. I found this cool little thing. It's called a builder's wand. It takes unstable ingots, which, I don't know, with blah 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 blah, big complicated ritual you have to do. But I found it in a dungeon. My quarry found it in a dungeon, so I was like, okay, that was lucky for me. And hang on a minute. Bam! I derped up. There it is. Doing. Okay. What I want to go here is this stuff. So the cool thing about the builder's wand is it'll take, if you have that block in your inventory, so like let's say, alright, so I want to make that basically, I think it'll basically fill up your crosshairs. So you can see it's basically placing down the block because it's copying that block. Oh, we don't have that. Oh, but we do have that, so we'll place down the amount of dirt that we tell it to. So it's just a really cool and interesting little device that I absolutely stinking love. But you do burn through your just tools really quickly. As you can see, as I just did. Doing. You gotta kind of be a little bit slow with it though, which does drive me a little bit insane. Well, as you can see, we're out again. So this building, so you're kind of wondering, okay, so what am I doing here? Well, we're gonna get ready to start relocating some of the furnaces and some of our stuff. I still just love to go outside and just look at the beautiful, serene environment. Probably gonna put a like maybe just a little shipyard out there. I don't know. I still want to put a wall out at my other facility, but my other ones kind of just become too overgrown. Go to the portal. Best way also, down here, still love this place, still looks really cool. I put an obsidian pipe on this so that way that, let's just say, oh, I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want this stuff in my inventory. There you go. And then you notice the number's bigger. So I'm just kind of like wiping it out. So we're going to take ethanol. My little ethanol supply. That takes literally 100 years to break. Okay, let me get the thing out I need. There you are. Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! Who cares? Cover it up. Done. Alright, so we're gonna detach you. Dang it, I'm gonna have to dig down. Woohoo! Gotta love that. You can't hate. Don't hate the play, hate the game. Well, okay. That was odd why I just did that. Oh yeah, sometimes whenever you disconnect one of these pipes from a, like what just happened right then, it will have a, see what I mean? Like I triple clicked it. So it'll cause some unsync. It'll like unsync. So you're gonna want to kind of go maybe slower than I am because I'm just trying to get it done because I'm recording. Oh yeah, you can't even break them, which I do like that now. Used to not be able to. Now, as I say, used to. And okay, I don't want to disconnect because I'm having to make up a bunch of stone. Go up here. I should. Because this one's running on ethanol, and there should be. Yes, there it is. Waterproof piping will pop you up one. There should be some in my bag of holding. Yes, there we are. Let's just pop up here, connect you there, place down a facade, run back downstairs, and place down another facade. So everything is nice and hidden. I really should probably make this a little bit easier to navigate, but I am me and I never make anything easy on me. As you can see, I do have somewhat of an insane amount of that. Up we go. So yay, that's all cool. That's all done and cool. Alright, so Oh wait, stone bricks. Why is there only that many stone bricks? Yet there's 1,000 in the network. I hate when it does this. That is one thing. Whenever you work with barrels, it will like do a little bit of a derp up sometimes, which it's not a big deal, but it's just a nuisance. Like right now I'm just gonna set this to read only. There you go. Again, love this network. I'm like I'm still trying to find things that are broken. Now, let's see if I can get this thing to actually register. There we go. Sometimes all you need to do is give it a good whack with a wrench. Or in some cases, you need to punch it in the face. No, let me now. Thank you. What is my oh, okay, my jetpack was still on. Three 300 962 300 386 300 and okay, so there's a little bit of some that aren't appearing, which don't care right now. Okay, let me go downstairs. Thank you. So, reason why we're taking ethanol is because we have a nice surplus of ethanol right now, so we can kind of use it for our base right now. Which I don't see anything wrong with using ethanol right now. I mean, it's getting easier and easier to produce every time I go to my main base. Every time I go to my base, I see that, oh, look at that, I got some more ethanol. Done. More ethanol. Done. More ethanol. So I am producing just an insanely incredible amount of ethanol. So that's why I don't see a big deal in just letting it be kind of not necessarily destroyed, but used up a lot more. Now, if I had a very select supply of it, I would be like, no, we are not going to use that much. But I don't, so I really don't care. Alright, so right now I'm just pretty much just covering. No, I want this to go. No, stop doing that. You are a pain! As I fall down to my death. There we go. So now this should work. I hate doing that. It should just be able to do 3. Alright. So I'm thinking ceiling wise, I think this may just be a little bit too tall, but who cares? I'm me! Mwahaha. I'm me. Okay. Sorry about that, just got a text message from my friend. Every time he texts me it says like quicktext.com, like sent via quicktext.com. Thank you, Windows. Actually, it's nice because then I can see if it's a fake number. Which you wouldn't think you'd actually use, but I use it a lot. Like I'll constantly get like fake numbers from, I'll constantly get texts from like fake numbers. Which I don't give my phone out to people to do that with, so it's annoying. Okay. So, like right here, we could approach this at maybe a few different ways, but I am going to approach it this way. Where we basically build one wall all the way up. So right now we're basically building this wall all the way up. So I could use the builder's wand and just bam, bam. So that way it's pretty just instantaneously built. Now come on, that is cool. That is stinking cool. And then you can even give me a minute while I tear down that mistake. Alright. There you go. Just so that I have it all. So we could even do it. I really don't want to do it. No, I don't. Stop it! Why am I doing that? Okay, it should be able to just do one line, but for some reason it doesn't want to just do one line. Why did I do that? Alright, now it should just want to do one line. There we go. Oh yeah. And see, bada bing, bada boom, we built a roof in like what, a few seconds? So it is just like, it's just an insanely fast process to build stuff with this wand. I absolutely freaking love it. So back to where we're gonna put everything. I'm thinking, I don't know how this is necessarily gonna work out because this room is pretty even, but the other one I kind of built specifically for it itself. So I'm thinking something like, right now, something like this. That's only 2 blocks. My bad. Maybe something like this. I don't know. I'm probably just going to leave it there and then see how it looks for a little bit. Because I may not like it at all. Or I may set out how this will work. Okay. So then we're probably going to want to give it 3 block space, okay? So 1, 2, yeah, right there will be about good. I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm only gonna, oh, dang, this sucks. Okay, screw that. Plan deactivated, plan deactivated. We can't do it that way. Either I go out one more that way, or give me a minute while I try to find out back up my stairs. I like the idea of using stairs to like make it just look like it's rows up. Okay. Alright, so it starts that way and it ends that way. That could work out for me. I do not know. I mean, I probably will. Actually, I can go back that way. But the stairs are kind of disproportionate because of how I built the stairs. I do not know. What am I going to do? Probably going to go back that way. At least that's my plan. But if I do decide to go back that way, we'll probably leave those 2 where they are. Because I'm going to need to get some power started soon. So I'm going to, I don't know, wipe everything out. That's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to get a filler going, and I'm just going to go flump, delete everything. Done. Bada bing, bada boom, I am done. And I'm going to set that up right now, so I do not have to worry about that ever again. Alright, filler. Get out my pickaxe. No, my pickaxe, I said. There to right about there. There to there. And then I would dig back. So wait, I'm gonna figure out all this and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. I really was just clearing this whole area out, and I've already set these up. Again, I don't like the way it looks. I was gonna like the way it looked, but after I actually set it up, I didn't like the way it looked. With the stairs rising these up, it just took up too much space. Actually, if I go that way, maybe they look good. Crap! I derped up again. Although, well, I'll lose a little bit of fuel. So what's the big deal in the long run? Doing, doing, doing. So yeah, I'm just going to see what this will end up looking like. My hammer is currently out of commission, just because of the fact that, now we got plenty of ethanol, so it's not like we're desperate for ethanol. So if we get like rid of 16, I think that was just 16 buckets of ethanol, I don't think that's really going to end up hurting us in the long run. Well, me in the long run, I mean you guys are just sitting there watching my videos. Nice thing is that it won't connect because of the fact that I did a little bit of a... Now we probably will have to move these over some because as you can see, once these are all fully connected, they have a little too much, they have like a very little amount of room. I don't know. Now, they do get slightly close to the ceiling, so that's something that we're going to have to be aware of. No, that's not the tile. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. That actually does look kind of good now. So, yeah. We're going to break this so that way it stops producing everything. And I'm going to move all these over after I go repair my hammer. So let's just go back to my base real quick. I kind of want to show you the progress that is being done on the little singularity. Bop. Why do I... Boom. I love doing that. Yeah, this is making up plenty of city, and this is making up plenty of cobblestone. Oh wow, I would say we probably are now like, what, 1/3? No, we're a little over, little under halfway there to actually, well, we're at least in the hundreds. So we're about, that says I'm registered halfway, but we're at least close to halfway. So finally for that, do you want to know what I want to do? Just right here, just to make it look cool. I just want to put some... I'm just going to do that, just to see how it will look. I think that kind of does look a little bit cool. Alright, sorry about that. See you at the door. Okay, so I need to repair my hammer. That's what I came up here to do. I do like having like the sealed bunker type look of it. It feels really cool and just really nice to me whenever I do that. Alright, prepare for an infinite long me clicky 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 ness. Alright, that's recharged enough just for the video's sake. So hopefully soon we will no longer need to this can run off something else. I'm thinking what's the other power method I have at my disposal? Now if I decide to do this, what I do also have the other option of doing is I do have the option to use what's that called? That was weird. What was I thinking of? I was just talking and I just got sidetracked. Oh yeah, these got to go over some. And I had lined them up perfectly to work. Dang it. The water, I'm not actually going to worry any amount of it about it. I mean, it's water. It's not like it's gold. Water's infinite in this game. Basically, you have an aqueous accumulator at your disposal. Alright, link to the water source. IC2 power, I think. I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know, but I probably will keep up the 2 bases maintained until I fully moved over, because this moving process, this is not going to be an overnight process. This is going to be a multi-step process. Also, easy way to still use the wand and but without having to deal with the blocks forming is just do that. Don't fully build it. But now you see we're building up ethanol, we're building up water, which bad to kind of build them both up at the same exact time. I would not ever recommend building both up at the same time. I would let one build up. We do want to move this over though. And hammer time. So yeah, probably gonna do. By the way, I did say I was thinking about doing a fusion play on State of Decay. I'm trying to just get some more game, but just understand the game better before I actually release a fusion play of it. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I say it's on the Xbox 360. I think it's on the PS3. I do not know. Don't quote me on that. I pretty much just know Xbox and PC. Those are my gaming of choice. Those are my games, consoles, or whatever of choice. So don't quote me. Okay, so just moving this over one more block. Like this still needs moved over one more block, but if we move this one over, so this one would be right here. Since we're gonna do that, this one now has to be. Actually, I think only over one. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to make this seem a lot more technical than what it needs to be. Alright, let me just form it, and then we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Alright, perfection. Alright, and what's going here? This one's going here, yeah. Okay. And I ran out, because I misplaced one. Okay, and there we go. There we go. And last but not least, form. So, yeah. This one is going to need to be over one more, because, yeah. That failed quite faster than usual. So, I'm going to finish deforming, reforming this, for a, what? This is what I would have to say the second time I'm doing this right now. But thank gosh for this stuff already kind of being placed everywhere I need it. I will give it that. Alright, so after I finished storing this and rebuilding it, I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's now built. We got this one running, this one's partially built, and as you can see, really, I mean partially built. And this one's, actually, could we move these out one? That would only give me a 3x3 to walk through. It would give me more room in the back. This is supposed to be the perfect base, and it's not being easy. I don't know. I mean, these are still not building up. I mean, we are kind of wasting ethanol, but as I said before, we can waste ethanol if I choose so to. This is my guinea pig one, apparently. I've basically cut this down and I've destroyed it, like, I think, what, this is like the 4th time I've cut it down and destroyed it. So, let's see. Water. Well, if we're only moving it out, I can just destroy that one. That one can go. Now that is odd how it did not decide to derp up right then. So that's just, it's just odd. But sometimes it'll be like, nope, not gonna work. And other times it'll be like, oh yeah, it'll work, no problem. Okay. So, let me just reform this again. I'm gonna fix that. And delete this one. Yeah, I will say this, I am liking that. I'm liking that actually a lot. Not supposed to like this thing. Ooh, I just thought of a new, better way to build this thing up. Boink. Bring out the boater's wand. Alrighty, that one actually did work. We still have no steam in this one, so yeah, I do like the idea of moving it out one more block. It does look a lot better, I will say. I know that's kind of like, but why? And I'm just like, you're never gonna go back to the back, and it's just like, it's an appearance thing. That's honestly what it is, because this base is supposed to be my, like, is supposed to be the best one I build, like the final product after I've already destroyed a few of the, after I've already became very successful, as in, by what I mean by successful, I mean development. I've developed a lot of areas out, things like that. And I'm going to have to rework all this piping system. Just because of the fact that since I'm removing everything again, that's why I'm taking probably the most time to design this base, because I really don't need to rush into it and have it built within, I don't know, like a few hours. I don't need to have it built within a few Minecraft days, because I have that time to spend on the meticulous details that I will put into this base. I always do say your first base is your first base. It's not something too terribly special. I mean, afterwards, if you design the most epic base in the universe, congratulations. But for me, right now, I'm not liking my base because of the fact that everything I have to run across half the map just to do something. Oh, I just made that really tiny, didn't I? Oh my gosh, these stairs not working with me are really starting to annoy the crap out of me. I always will say the stairs are one of the hardest things to actually... In that case, it did not take very long to work together. For some odd reason, I actually listened. And yes, I do call that odd. Why'd I click that button? Alright, now time for the builder's wand. Get up there. And bink. Alright, let's attach the water supply first. This has nothing running through it. I believe it's the door is... Yes, there's the door. Alright, so I want water running through it first. Before I reconnect to anything else. Water running through it first. Alright. So we're actually a little bit close to the wrapping up point for this episode. First, before I actually do call the end of the episode, I'm just going to rework this, so... This is where the original line was going through, but since it doesn't need to go there anymore, we can just, as I've just demonstrated, move it. I think when it actually has a liquid inside of it is when it's not going to cooperate sometimes. Okay. Actually, let's see if I can use the builder wand to place this. Hang on a minute. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, no, you cannot use the builder wand to place these very well. Placey, you stupid idiot. Disconnected here. So that's all I actually have to connect. Yes, I'm very meticulous in my planning this out. Well, I'm saying if you're going to be meticulous about this. Connect you, connect you. There we go. So, sorry I wasn't talking, I just had to concentrate on doing that real quick. Now, we are all formed up. The only area left we have to connect is this one. And that is only for whenever the tank's actually ready to go. And that's after all of the water has been placed inside of it. So, I think for this one the water is almost there, so we are allowed, I will give the orders to connect up the pipe. Flow, flow! And that one's reached half capacity, and connect. So, now, recap. We've now have rebuilt this these about, I don't know, 2-3 times. But now we're not going to be producing steam for a while. That's going to be one of the longer processes. Just as a checkpoint, we're going to go check on the quantum singularity. I do love how I just spawn right, how I do just teleport right into there. And that does look cool. Well, I do not like how it's, there we go. Quantum singularity. Awesome, we're actually doing really well. Just throw some of you into there. So yeah, we're almost at, still not at halfway. I think once we get 153, 100,000, 156,000, 53,000, something like that, is whenever it's ready to go. Is ever halfway. Now, if I decide to randomly click this button to change it, it will screw up. So don't do that. It will create those matter balls out of how many it has left over. But we're that close, so I really do not want to deal with that. But I do want to go check on my ethanol. Whoa, my ethanol is actually getting a little bit low. I'm going to drain out all my ethanol, all my biomass, and I'm going to also drain out this, so that way we can add bigger tanks, even though this one's kind of built right along the wall. So biomass probably will be getting relocated to another location. Ethanol, yeah, I can still do it. Yeah, ethanol will be no problem. And then this one probably would be expanding out too. So I'm going to wait till all these are empty for me to build out a bigger one for them. But as you can see, ethanol is doing well at transporting. And that's about it. That's all we have done. Let's just check on the power. Power doing well. Power doing well. Wait a minute. That's kind of cool. One last thing. I have not checked on the quarry in a while. Dig. None of them have hit anything really good yet. I mean, one of them hit a dungeon. It was like, I think. Where was it? I don't know. It's like over here somewhere. I do like these errors that happen. It's like random hole. Just really cool. Oh, there's the dungeon it hit. Yeah, I knew I screwed up where the dungeon was. I can smelt all those back down into gimme. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else good in the dungeon. Nope. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I have done. So see you guys in the next episode, and remember, keep playing that Minecraft.